Time to take a look at the Vegas.com starting lineups for the Slam Dunk Championship. Randle of Illinois, A.J. Bowman of Augusta State, Division II, Sonny Weems of Arkansas, Will Bullard, Texas A&M Corpus Christi, J.R. Giddens of New Mexico. From the ACC, James Giddens, Illinois, Randle. Guy that's coming off a sportsmanship.
Trying to finish strong here at the dunk contest.
He goes in with a left hand and throws one down. They're looking.
Swoops in, soars like a bird.
Bryant at 6'8". Here's another angle. Nice hang time and delivers with that left hand.
See that wingspan. The
championship, a loss by Augusta State to Winona. So his season didn't end the way he wanted to. Let's see about the dunks. Well, nice double pump. He's still got time, remember. As I always think when you miss the first time, it affects what the judges think. He did the exact same dunk, though. Here's his dunk.
Very casual at the end of this on the celebration aspect. As you see him recover to get the ball and come back. Splits the legs in midair. A little Barishnikov.
Tell you what, it's better looking than everybody thinks. And certainly followed him in Tim Duncan. Here's Sonny Weems. Second round winning against Indiana. He is explosive. Look at this guy. Went in between the legs. Here's Sonny Weems, 6'6", out of West Memphis, Arkansas.
One of the legs. The hook dunk.
One of the better athletes to ever come out of the state of Arkansas, guys. He went 23-6 in long jump in high school. He was a 6'10" high jumper and never went to track practice. Big-time explosiveness for the Hog.
He previously in Texas. And now we got props out there because we've got Will Bullard from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. And you think it was hard for Will to get here? It was pretty hard of Detroit. Will Bullard. And here he comes in round one. Up and over. Got a 50, guys.
A consensus.
This is a kid, guys, that bounced around in 4 different teams, so he understands how to accept a challenge. Wow, over a 6'9" guy.
His grandma Lois raised him after all that foster care Jimmy's talking about. Right now, yeah, the care has to go to the guy he's going over the top of. And for the first time tonight, from a different angle, we've got a perfect score. Let's check in with Holly.
All right, well, he's...
Already some of the dunks that we had so far. You got to love Sonny Weems, who had a 49. He's got the Hollywood thing going on with this. Sonny Weems came in, thrilled the crowd. Almost a perfect score between the legs. Came up one high, a perfect. And then Will Bullard, 50, as he went airborne. And he says he's got him out of New Mexico. He's got no personality at all, does he, Lav?
No. Thinking, okay, you had the first miss. This better be spectacular to get a big score.
Gonna go off the backboard. Oh, he threw it off the backboard. I thought he threw it too hard off the glass.
Is that a Lav favorite?
That's Lav's favorite. And now he's got the dance going, and he's got Bullard helping
with the preppy. Who was that? A flashback, throwback.
Watch this, how far this ball comes off the backboard. Goodness.
With the pressure on after the first miss, he answers. Well, the toss was almost too far. Look at that wingspan.
Where the judges. J.R. Giddens.
Look at the George Michael from Wales.
Yeah, judges.
This is your guy, Brad.
Since the 6th grade, so he ought to have some experience at it.
Well, they got high enough, but I don't know if
Muggsy Bogues.
Right. All ACC defensive first team. Look at that. He almost hit his head on the rim, and that's just it. What we're all talking about.
That's an example. On the replay, the dunk was more impressive than it was live.
Good point.
And yet the judges don't have access to the monitor, so we may have to change this next year. Something to discuss in the offseason with the organizers.
Junior, not quite his dad's size, but at about 6'8".
Yeah, to the execution, the delivery.
It never looked good, did it? It was the wrong play call. There was the finish.
He's going to have to regroup.
Washington, and this is Jimmy's favorite.
Something special.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Wow. Again, made it look body control.
Pounded off the backboard. I mean, you got to get up high to pound it, and then still be up high enough to flush it.
And keep in mind, he's taken off outside the lane or just inside. Wow.
Again, Brad, he missed his first one, though.
pursuing a master's degree right now in sports management. Brian, 6'8" out of East Peoria. Big 20%.
You get a good athlete.
That's going to be too regular. Just too regular. Round one. Tyrekus Bowman officially. Championship.
Didn't find out till Tuesday night that he was even going to be in this competition. Has not had a lot of time to prepare.
Much like his first dunk, though. Pretty similar. High school. Here we go.
Still a thrill when you're. That's a great miss, by the way.
It sure is.
And you're a Division II kid, though, on this big stage tonight. Pretty memorable for him.
Yep.
A.J. Bowman from Augusta State.
He woke everybody up with his first dunk as he went between his legs, airborne.
His career was knocking off Indiana in the NCAA tournament after 31.
Oh, good. Now that was a pretty good assist to yourself right there.
Well, that takes timing and precision
For you.
Not easy to do, to throw that pass where it bounces right out in front of the rim. And then a chin on the rim athlete is Sonny Weems. And all the folks back home say, woo, pig suey.
That's right.
He's catching this in mid-stride, too. The good hands, the grip.
You can't have her a better alley.
Foster, Gene Katie, they actually had some of the Studio 54 outfits going on.
Will.
Hairy chest.
Here's Bullard, and that was his first dunk, and that was the only perfect score so far tonight. A perfect 50, and then just kind of smoothing it a little bit.
Simple. Stay patient, stay calm, stay positive. You'll have success.
Wow! And that was just like a little non-spin for one of the smaller guys here at 6'5".
How about the Rico Suave post dunk?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got a lot of game, fellas.
He can sneak in and win this thing now.
This is a walk-out of game. This actually at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Look at this.
Looked like George McGinnis or Oscar Robinson with the big hands.
He just kept on spinning.
Look at the mitts. Johnny bench-size mitts there.
That's one of the better dunks we've seen in the years we've been doing this competition. Yeah. I'm telling you, for a kid that's only really about 6'4", when you stand beside him,
a little bit of a Heisman there.
Major league.
Little Heisman pose in midair.
Gives him 48-3, which puts him in the lead right now. And so now as he skips along in front of press row here he goes his second dunk. Oh! You were at, right?
Yeah, watching the New Mexico Lobo ladies play in the NCAA tournament. Got so excited the cell phone broke and has not found the answer for it yet.
He sat on his cell phone when he was cheering for the ladies at New Mexico, and he said, you know what? I can't get my number, so everybody call me.
And it's killed his social life. He wants to make a
Sheldon
comeback.
Williams will kill him if he tries to get a hold of Candace Parker.
Good call.
2.5. What are we doing trying to get guys dates? You two should be taken out of here.
Brad, a little salty on him.
Yeah, I am.
Let him have some fun.
Kissed. That ain't going to work.
It doesn't look like he's leaving the ground as much as these other guys.
And that's a good-looking dunk, but it won't style the judges much, I don't think.
This is a tough
40-inch vertical. When you're 6'9", you can do a lot of things around the rim. That's why he was a terrific defensive player for Gary Williams. But when you're staring at that rim, you've done something.
Also, he improved his game, his mid-range game, his shot from distance, the ability to put the right, Brad?
Yes,
for the record.
Patrick Ewing had only a 38 the first time.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Whoa, that's got to be a perfect 10s across the board.
Tricks are for kids. Yeah. Illusionist move.
His teammates like
with a big-time answer. What's this?
Behind the back, switches hands, and bang!
Woo, that is 50. Woo, don't even go to the judges. That's a perfect score.
Here's another look. The Big East sixth man of the year. Nothing sixth man about this one.
David Copperfield. Wow.
That brought everybody off the bench. And wow, that is pretty.
Wow, little hula hoop.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying right there.
Yeah, we're about ready to send Emmett a cup of Starbucks, but that Washington, who was disappointed in himself after the first dunk, with all the dreads going until about February. Let's see if he's going to dread this dunk. Oh, it was a great move, but he didn't. Now he tried it twice. Still in first, Sonny Weems from Arkansas. James Gist, Maryland. J.R. Giddens and Patrick Ewing, despite a great dunk, comes up .3.